Well, good Saturday morning, everybody. It is July 31st, 2021, and we have made it to the end of July. And we have also made it to the end of the second chapter of First Thessalonians today. Today, we're just going to look at 4 verses. We're going to look at 17 through 20 in the second chapter of First Thessalonians. And as we have been saying that this, just to reiterate, this is believed by most scholars. I think most serious scholars would say that of the existing letters, of the letters that we still have, that this is the earliest of Paul's letters. And it is we can go back and look at Acts and see the visit to Thessalonian or Thessalonica or Thessalonica, depending on how you pronounce it. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Thessalonica is how I like to pronounce it because I think that sounds better, but that's just me. Hey, Thessalonica may be more correct. But at any rate, we have here Paul writing back to this church that was founded in a quick hurry because he was only there for perhaps, as we've said a couple of times here, 3 weeks. So it was a short time, then he got jetted out of town. And that's, good morning, Phyllis. Good to see you again. And it's going to, that pertains to what we're talking about today. That fact that he was there, ran out of town, and only had a very short time to be with them. So with that, it's Saturday, so we're going to try to keep this brief. So let's jump into 17 to 20 in the second chapter of First Thessalonians. I almost said Second Thessalonians. The second chapter of First Thessalonians. Brothers and sisters, though we were separated from you for a short time, our thoughts were still with you. We wanted very much to see you and tried hard to do so. We wanted to come to you. I, Paul, tried to come more than once, but Satan stopped us. You are our hope, our joy, and the crown we will take pride in when our Lord Jesus Christ comes. Truly, you are our glory and our joy. And again, he references at the end of the chapter again the second coming of Christ, that Jesus coming again. Truly, at that time, they're going to put. He's saying that he and his fellow disciples that have helped to found the church will put that forward to Christ as, look, this is one of our great successes, was the church in Thessalonica. So here is what he's lauding to them. Now remember, I said a day or two ago that Paul doesn't usually lay things on heavy. Perhaps he is a little bit here, but I think he truly is joyful about this group. I think he's very proud of what they've done. They've taken the ball and took off running, and they're doing wonderfully well. And so in spite of persecution, remember, that's where the ruffians were hired to go and to cause disruption was there, and that Jason was beaten and arrested and fined for all of the disturbance, even though it was the Jews hiring the ruffians that caused the trouble. Funny how that works. Still works that way sometimes. And so he didn't have a long time with them. And in spite of this short, brief time of them learning from him, they took the ball and went. And it illustrates something that's really peculiar about humanity and about us. As many times when we're forced to do something, we're forced to grow up, so to say, there's a hardship, there's a difficulty, there's something. We're forced to either to rise to the occasion, and we do rise to the occasion. That's just kind of something about humanity that we, especially when we lean on God, we're able to rise to the occasion. Difficulty, great difficulty. And so that's what's happened here in Thessalonica. They have been risen to the occasion in spite of the persecution, in spite of the brief time they had with Paul. They have taken off and they are spreading the good word, the good news, the gospel of Christ. And Paul talks there about how Satan has stopped him, from getting there. It's a strange time to be alive. Now we look around and we see lots of things, whether we want to look at it as evil, human evil, or monolithic evil, being Satan, that's getting in the way of the church today. It seems like there's lots of things getting in the way of good people in the church today. And at the risk of belaboring that, I think we'll overcome it. In spite of it, I believe, I have faith, I know we will overcome it, I should say, because we always rise to the occasion. This is a difficult time, But that's the way that we work. It's the way the church works. The church always will prevail. And so have faith, folks. Right now, things are looking gloomy in the world. And there's, all of these things are trying to keep us apart. But in spite of it, keep spreading the good word. So that's the word I'm going to leave you with today. Truly be part of Paul's pride and glory, his joy. Be part of God's joy. Be part of Christ's joy in this world. So have a very blessed day, and please, please, please be a blessing to someone today. Tell them about Jesus. Talk to you tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is church, 10 o'clock. We'll live stream from the sanctuary, or we will be here, and we will be worshiping together. And we have started, as of last Sunday, we have started serving refreshments again. Thank you to Kim Daisy for providing the treats last week. She did some brownies, and we had some cookies as well, and different things. So we had a wonderful time of fellowship. And tomorrow, actually, I'm going to be getting the treats. So Gail's going to be going to Omaha. She has got some business and some friends that want her to meet with her, to kind of a little bit of a class reunion. So she won't be with us in the morning. She's going to be in church in Omaha tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe back at Sunset Hills. I'm not sure, but we'll be. I will be bringing the treats because I signed up to bring the treats. So I'm going to be making a trip to Walmart later. So God only knows what I'll find that looks like a good treat, because you don't want to eat my cooking, folks. But that'll be good, whatever I figure out. Have a blessed one, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye.